you are going to love what we have for you this week.
The competition in the 2K League has been electric. And with the 3v3 tournament wrapped up, we now look forward to 5v5 tipping off this week.
Definitely. So it's the perfect time to catch up with our good friend Brendan Donahue, the president of the league. Check it out.
It's McKilly down the lane. Oh my goodness, he goes right over top.
Things are heating up in Season 6 of the NBA 2K League, and I'm excited to be joined by the president of the 2KL, Brendan Donahue. Welcome back to 2K TV, my friend.
Chris, always the best to see you, and we're excited. We're in the middle of our season, but it's been a great one so far.
Absolutely. So let's get started with this 3v3 action. You know how excited I was for this to be implemented in the league, and we just saw Pistons GT get dethroned by another expansion team, Dukes Infinitos. Talk a little bit about that matchup.
Yeah, we were thrilled. Listen, Dukes Infinitos, our first expansion team to ever win a championship, and they had to go through the gauntlet. They had to beat the champs themselves, the 3v3 champs from last year, Pistons GT. And what was super cool about them particularly is they were made up of half of their team was our community teams from last year. Their coach, Juice, low-key Godlike, was also an amateur player last year, and they actually won it all in 3v3.
I love hearing that. And talk about the importance of globally expanding the league. I mean, you're giving more opportunities to more 2K League players, and I love hearing that people who participated from the community are now making it into the Pro League and having success there, Brendan.
Yeah, to me, it's just about access and us truly finding the best players in the world, and this is a perfect example of that.
And of course, in this
Brett, there's no doubt your athleticism was one of the key weapons you possessed. We're going to see plenty of that here tonight on display.
Well, that's kind of you first, Kevin, but secondarily, the guys out here have a chance when there's any open space to make something extremely exciting happen. So let's move up a little bit and sit on the edge of our seats, should we?
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. We've got Durant. Chris Paul is out there. Terrence Ross. Then there's Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the 3.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they haven't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
He misses the free throw. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
The pass to Anunoby. Here's the chosen one. Playing Memphis, he was nearly unstoppable. And it's blocked. Now here's Durant. Paul left side. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Jakob Poeltl.
And Chris Paul, when he gets into those tight spots, he becomes pretty smart in there.
The Suns shooting their first free throws of the night. Free throw good, Paul.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. 3rd all-time in career assists, 2nd all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done.
And so Paul nails both of them. And Greg, what separates Paul from the other 2 guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
Siakam, that's good.
What a display of quickness there. If you need to get out and run, Siakam's your guy.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Here's the chosen one. He's as potent an offensive player as you're going to find in this league. He averages almost 30 points a game. And the chosen one gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I briefly spoke with Coach Monty Williams. He told me they have to lean on their post game tonight. He wants them to get the ball into the block each time down the floor and pound those guys inside. Sounds like this could be a real physical battle, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And the Raptors with the ball. Phoenix able to drain the three. Siakam passes to the chosen one. Shot clock at 3. The fadeaway. Offensive rebound. Here's Pirtle. Lays it up and banks it in.
And Pirtle has a stick-with-it mentality on the offensive glass, just throwing himself against the board.
Durant, good, and Paul gets the assist.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Here's the chosen one. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
Pass to Okogie. Back to Paul. Ayton against Pirtle. Ayton kicks to Ross. Another 3 for Phoenix.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Pass to Anunoby. Here's Banton. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Now with 2 fouls here in the first quarter, everything changes for him. He's got to be more careful on defense.
The Raptors making a switch here. Barnes is checked in. And so Ayton will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. This, their first look at this year's Toronto squad.
Yeah, and a bit of a revenge game for them as they were swept in the 2-game season series from last year.
And this, one of the few opponents who really stuck it to them during what was an otherwise excellent season for them. You're right, they've got to have revenge on their minds tonight.
Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
Here's Okogie. He's got 5, and they call an illegal screen here.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Now here's Barnes, trailing by 4. Now here's Paul. Not a lot of room.
Still providing incredible production and great leadership. Chris Paul sets the standard for his team.
Well, Frank, Chris Paul is undoubtedly one of the smartest players in the NBA.
And that's why he's been able to maintain such a high level of play for so long. As one of his teammates said, he has an IQ that's going to keep him on the floor until he's 50.
And that one misses. Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
As the season rolls on, Brent, how do squads manage to preserve momentum and energy and keep themselves fired up?
Yeah, you got to challenge yourself, Kevin, to try to continue to be consistently good. And I think that's what you're talking about here is a standard with which you play is going to help you continue to get wins because you expect that from one another.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No good on the free throw.
Number 35 at the line for 2.
Second free throw, no good.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then. Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Here's the chosen one, following the basket by Chris Paul. The chosen one gets the basket. The chosen one's got 6. A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable. And they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their careers.
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Raptors trail by 8. Barnes passes to the chosen one. His 3-pointers off the mark. So for Phoenix, their last game a win against Washington. Here's KD, and he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
The chosen one gets the basket. 8 points for the chosen one.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Pass to Okogie. There's the triple. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Now Toronto takes it the other way. The chosen one passes to Barnes.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
Suns leading by 4. On the pass to Ross. Back to Paul. Ayton against Siakam. Ayton inside. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Benton with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
Poke loose. Pass to Ross. Now here's Durant. To the middle. Here's Okogie. Another shot, and it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Anunoby has the open look. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Paul passes to Ross. With the shot. Phoenix no good that time either. Raptors with the lead. Here's the chosen one. He's got 10. Launches it. Kevin Durant with the rebound. For Phoenix, they've gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. Ball finds Ross. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Here's Ayton. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Well, again, with that kind of size, DeAndre Ayton is going to draw some fouls and does not shy away from contact.
Here's the chosen one. Back to Anunoby. Barnes passes to Anunoby. Here's the chosen one. The Raptors need to get a shot. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 4-second violation. Some changes for Toronto. Achua, he's checked in for Siakam. And Trent subbed in for Anunoby. A big group substitution here for Phoenix. Baisley's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Warren comes in for Kevin Durant. Landry Shamit's checked in for Ross. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Paul.
And Payne just playing eyes-up basketball, seeing that opportunity.
Raptors trail by 3. Here's the chosen one. Trying to get open is Trent. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
And so it's Payne with it. They'll bring it up for Phoenix. And the chosen one gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Thaddeus Young. He's checked in for the Raptors. Here's Paul. Last time, 14 points for him. On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. Terrence Ross is out there with Paul, and it's Durant. Then it's DeAndre Ayton, and it's Okogie in at the 3. The small forward. The offensive rebound. Ross, that's good.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, GA.
Hi, guys. The chosen one in the last game against the Grizzlies was simply terrific. He finished with 49 points, and his activity on defense was solid, coming up with a lot of blocks and steals. He racked up big numbers in what was a really good performance. Can he carry it over tonight? We'll see, Kevin.
Yeah, David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on, and there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
Here's Benton after the Suns pick up 2. Passes to the chosen. Here's Siakam, guarded by KD. Barnes passes to the chosen. From deep. And they get it back. Barnes. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
He seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. You see that pay off.
Pass to Ross. Now here's Paul. Here's Okogie. Ross with a wide open look. Drills it from outside. Ross has got 5 points now this quarter.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
And really, Bertle is a very forceful player. When he's near the rim, the D better watch out for the slam.
And it's the Suns with the ball. The Raptors getting the bucket. Outside, KD. Over Siakam. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Raptors trail by 5. Here's the chosen one. Who's back up. And Siakam with the layup. Siakam's got his second basket of the game.
And watch Siakam just spring up for those offensive boards. Athletic ability gets him to the ball so fast.
Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. And it looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Suns.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
And the first one at the line is good. When you think of half-court offenses in general, Greg, how critical is ball and player movement to a team's success?
Kevin, unless you have incredible isolation scores, it's essential. Even then, keeping the defense rotating and reacting is the best way to create open looks and offensive rebound opportunities. Ooh, put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Now here's Paul. 5 points in the game. And they double up Paul. Ross for 3. And again, it's the Suns missing. Raptors trail by 3. Here's the chosen one. Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
And there's the pass to Okogie. And here is Ross. Paul looking over the floor. Back to Ross. Takes a 3. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 4 assists now tonight.
It looks like he's got more feel tonight. Like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
And the Raptors call time here. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
in talking with the coaching staff, they said in that game they did a great job of not settling, keep working the ball around, finding the best look. Let's see if they can keep that up.
They grab their own miss. And it's Ayton missing. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Raptors trail by 4. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Good work there as it goes.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Okogie inside the three-point line. The good-looking shot from the wing. Okogie's got 10 points. The Raptors have gone 7 and 9 in their field goal attempts here in the second quarter. Pretty good offense. Ross with the steal. Paul passes to Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
As good a passer as we've ever seen in the NBA. Chris Paul setting up a great look that time.
Pass to Benton. Here's the chosen one. He's got 16. Down low, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Phoenix leading by 6. Passes it to Ross. 3-pointer. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 6 assists in the game.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
No, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Paul dishes to KD. For 3, Ross, another 3 for Phoenix.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Raptors trail by 10. Here's Barnes. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And no quit. Just keep playing the right way. Stay aggressive and try to battle back.
Pass to Okogie. Now here's Durant. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And the shot is good. The Phoenix Suns make that down to 6, and the bucket from the chosen one.
It feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back. And after missing the playoffs for 10 consecutive seasons, boy, the Suns not only got to the postseason in 21, they made it all the way to the finals. So what a turnaround for that franchise.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for Phoenix. They've led by as much as 10. And Ayton throws it down.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Toronto calls timeout. It's been quite a turnaround, hasn't it, Brent, for Phoenix? Ever since they acquired Chris Paul in that trade from Oklahoma City, they've been a different team.
Yeah, and I don't think you can really...
Finished one half of basketball.
At the end of the
Suns lead by 13.
Your Raptors 64. The Suns 77.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. What can you say? The chosen one, an impressive effort here today.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
They've got Virgil, the chosen one, out there with Pascal Siakam. Then it's OG Anunoby, and it's Benton in at the 1 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. The first free throw is good.
Delano Benton taking 2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line. Suns leading by 11. And here is Paul. Siakam pulls it in. The pass to the chosen. From deep. And the three ball is good. The chosen ones got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Raptors. Paul outside. Ross with it. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. KD's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And KD keeping his head up that time, becoming a playmaker.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much. We can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, D.A. Thank you so much. Here's the chosen one. Off target from outside. Hurdle sinks that one from the post. Hurdle's got 6 points.